Making this video to explain how to fix roof racks on a W124 Mercedes, or more accurately S124 Mercedes. If you own one, if you have one of these wagons, you might notice that your roof racks don't really stay put as they should. I found this out the hard way after strapping a couple £100 worth of stuff to my roof. Part of the problem with these cars, they're obviously getting up there in age, is these pads. They're too slippery and they don't grab on like they should have or probably would have when they were new. So you want to get rid of the bottom one at least. That's the one that seems to be holding on. They're literally that crusty where you can just peel them off like that. Once you get rid of that, you want to put a friction type material in here, something that's going to hold. I tried using a piece of sidewall out of a tire. That was a little too thick. I tried using trunk liner out of a 126 chassis Mercedes, which is just a long shot. Way too slippery. It was even worse than stock the way it was. But I took one of these old work gloves. I used to work at UPS, and I just hacked it up, as you can see, into these little squares. And if you take these, 2 per side per roof rack, and you put them in here, and you gently shimmy it in there, obviously working it at an angle and getting the roof rack in there, like so. Okay, it's going to cooperate right now, but you can get it in here like this naturally, one side at a time. Get both sides in before you start, getting it tight. And again, get them in there nice and tight. Now it looks tacky, obviously. This is just a temporary solution, but you can't get much torque on these, and there's only so much you can do getting them tight. If you do this will go a long way to making these roof racks usable again. I don't know how much they'll hold at this point and how much pressure or weight you can put on them. By the way, quick tip, if you're taking and putting these things back on, look at the arrow. It's facing the front of the car. It's counterintuitive somewhat because the roof rack is shaped almost like a wing at an angle. It's not shaped like you would think, possibly, where this pointy side on the bottom edge is facing forward. Any case, if you put these little strips of old work glove or something else, that they have those old rubberized pads in there, something else along those lines in there, as you can tell, it's a lot stronger. I haven't tightened these down all the way, so I was able to move it a little bit. But if you're familiar with these cars at all, once that pad gets sticky, they won't hold anything at all. They won't hold 30 pounds without sliding back and just completely ruining a day. The other thing that I plan on doing at some point is probably just using a little bit of JB Weld, sanding down a given surface and getting them in there permanently, and just I'd rather have them on permanent and not be able to move back and forth, but have them absolutely trustworthy. But again, this is just kind of a quick fix. If you take the, I'm chewing these up, but I don't care. Again, this is a utilitarian vehicle for me. This is something I use to transport stuff. It's an old car. It is what it is. It's not exactly perfect. It's almost got 200,000 miles on it. We got 300,000 on our 560 SEC. Anyway, this will allow you to get more functionality out of your vehicle, and you can get a lot more use out of these things. And again, they hold pretty good, especially once they're tightened down. All right. Thanks again. Bye.